Welcome back, everyone, to our deep dive into the world of Arthur Sterling. Episode 3, The Serpent's Kiss, left us all breathless, didn't it? Just when we thought we had a handle on things, the rug was pulled out from under us, and Arthur, in the most spectacular fashion. Let's quickly recap the carnage. The bombshell revelation that Elena, Arthur's trusted confidant and lover, was a double agent sent our jaws to the floor. Her betrayal wasn't just personal. It was a surgical strike at the heart of Arthur's operation. Every move he made, every secret he held, was fed directly to his arch-nemesis, the man he thought he had eliminated years ago, Julian Vane. And that was the second gut punch. Vane is alive. The ghost Arthur thought he laid to rest is not only walking, but has been orchestrating his downfall from the shadows this entire time. Vane didn't just survive. He thrived, building a global network of sleeper agents, a phantom army embedded in every corner of the world, waiting for the signal to strike. The final moments of the episode were pure, uncut tension. Arthur, standing amidst the ruins of his trust, finally understands the scale of the conspiracy. He's not just fighting a rival, he's fighting an invisible empire. The chilling realization dawns on him. He is completely and utterly alone, surrounded by enemies disguised as allies. The very air he breathes feels hostile. Every shadow could hold a knife. The episode ended on this note of profound isolation and imminent danger, leaving us to wonder how one man could possibly fight back against a world that has already turned against him. It was a masterclass in suspense, setting the stage for what promises to be an explosive fourth episode. And now, let's sink our teeth into what's coming next in episode 4, ominously titled The Devil's Bargain. The title alone sends shivers down my spine. When you're as cornered as Arthur is, any bargain you make is likely to cost you a piece of your soul. Picking up right where we left off, with Arthur isolated and hunted, a new player enters the game. A mysterious figure, known only as the Stranger, emerges from the shadows. Who is this person? An old contact? A disillusioned Vane operative? Or something else entirely? We don't know their motives, but they come bearing a gift or a curse. The Stranger offers Arthur a weapon of unimaginable power, a digital contagion. Think of it as a cyber nuke, a scorched earth solution designed to wipe Vane's entire network off the digital map. It's a tool that can sever the head of the serpent, erasing every sleeper agent, every hidden account, and every piece of data Vane has amassed. It's the ultimate reset button. For a man with no allies and no options, this is an offer that's impossible to refuse. The Stranger gives Arthur the key, the final piece of the puzzle needed to deploy this contagion and end Vane's reign of terror once and for all. Armed with this digital apocalypse, Arthur begins to prepare. He sets up a secure location, a digital command center from which he can launch the attack. The tension is palpable. He's a ghost in the machine, moving silently, knowing that any misstep could alert Vane's network and bring the entire weight of the world down on him. As he gets closer to deploying the contagion, he needs to verify one last piece of intelligence. He reaches out to the one person he believes he can still trust, his oldest friend and mentor, the rock in his turbulent life, Marcus Thorne. And this is where the episode will rip your heart out. As Arthur makes contact, a horrifying truth unravels. Through a slip of the tongue, a coded phrase, or perhaps a trace on his own system, Arthur discovers the ultimate betrayal. Marcus Thorne, his closest ally, the man who was like a father to him, is one of Vane's sleeper agents. The foundation of Arthur's world doesn't just crack, it shatters into a million pieces. The one person he thought was untouchable, the one safe harbor in the storm, is part of the conspiracy. He hasn't just been surrounded by enemies, he's been guided by one. This reveal recontextualizes everything we know about their relationship, every piece of advice Marcus has ever given. Was it all a lie? A long, carefully orchestrated manipulation? The emotional devastation for Arthur is absolute. The moment Marcus realizes he's been exposed, all hell breaks loose. The quiet, digital war erupts into a physical, visceral conflict. A high-speed chase tears through the city streets as Marcus and Vane's agents move to intercept Arthur before he can launch the contagion. It's a desperate, adrenaline-fueled race against time. Arthur is not just fleeing for his life. He's trying to get back to his terminal, to hit that execute button and finish this. The action will be relentless, a stunning sequence of car chases, close calls, and brutal confrontations. Arthur has to outrun and outfight the very people he once trusted with his life, all while the digital clock is ticking. Simultaneously, a second battle is being fought in cyberspace. Vane, alerted by Marcus, initiates his own counter-protocol. He starts a process to hollow out Sterling's empire, a rapid, automated liquidation of all of Arthur's assets, transferring wealth and power into his own accounts. It's a digital bloodbath. As Arthur races through the streets, he's watching his life's work, his legacy, being deleted in real time. Every second he delays, another piece of his empire vanishes forever. He's being bled dry, and Vane is getting stronger by the minute. The stakes couldn't be higher. It's no longer just about survival. It's about what will be left of his world if he does survive. This all converges into the episode's climax, a moment of unbearable choice. Arthur finally makes it back to his terminal, his hands shaking, his body bruised and battered. On one screen, he sees the execute command for the digital Contagion, the weapon that can end Vane's network. On another, he sees his own financial empire crumbling to dust. He's at a crossroads. He can press the button. He can wipe Vane from the face of the earth. But the stranger's warning echoes in his mind. The Contagion is indiscriminate. It won't just take down Vane. Its ripple effects will trigger a global financial crisis. It will crash markets, erase savings, and plunge the world into economic chaos. He would be saving himself by potentially damning millions. Is he willing to pay that price? Can he become the monster to destroy another monster? As his finger hovers over the key, poised to make a decision that will change the world forever, a voice crackles over the intercom system in his hideout. It's a voice he knows all too well. It's calm, confident, and utterly terrifying. It's the voice of Julian Vane. "It's a difficult choice, isn't it, Arthur?" he says. And on that perfect, agonizing cliffhanger, the screen cuts to black. My God, I have goosebumps just thinking about it. What will Arthur do? What does Vane want? We are left hanging on the edge of a precipice, and the wait for episode 5 is going to be absolute torture. This episode looks set to be the most intense and emotionally devastating one yet. The betrayal by Marcus will hit harder than Elena's because of their deep-rooted history. The moral dilemma Arthur faces is just incredible storytelling. It elevates the conflict beyond a simple spy thriller into a question of ethics and consequence on a global scale. What is the greater good? What is the lesser evil? There are no easy answers here. The show is forcing both Arthur and us, the audience, to confront these impossible questions. And that final line from Vane? Chilling. It shows he's not just a step ahead. He's in Arthur's head, playing psychological games right up to the very end. I cannot wait to see how this resolves. Let me know all your theories in the comments below. What do you think Arthur should do? What's Vane's next move? Make sure you resubscribe so you don't miss our breakdown of episode 4 when it drops. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.